me down. Hello, beautiful people. Woo. Wonderful of you guys here. I came on earlier on, but there was my baby's picture that was showing on the at the background. I don't really like, so I had to delete that. Hello, Anna. Lovely having you guys here. This is Alashola Omio. In this video, it's gonna be fantastic. As always, I'll try and do the best that I can. And today we're talking about karmic and life partner relationship. You see, I'll come back and I'll break that down. I'm gonna try to share this broadcast on my original platform, which is Alashola. So kindly bear with me, guys. I'll come right back to you. Wonderful having you guys here. Toya, wonderful having you here, sis. How are you, my darling? How my baby doing over there? I came late. It's good that I went out earlier on. I thought I nearly canceled tonight's show, but I thought, look, because over here in England, I think we are past 9 here, but yeah, you made it. I'm so happy to see you. How are you, darling? I love you more. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I'm gonna come back, guys. I'm gonna try to share this broadcast on my timeline. 1 second, guys. Wonderful having you guys here. Where are we? Wonderful seeing Toya there. Hello, Sister Kemi. How are you, darling? My beautiful people are all here. My sisters are here. My brothers are here. My fathers are here. It's wonderful having you guys here. I'll be with you in a second. I'm just gonna try to share this on Alashola, on my timeline, because what happened is I don't want to put like a time there. Oh, thank you, darling. Why? Because been weekend, as you guys are aware, I'm a mother. I've got quite a lot of hello, Sister Fumi. Oh, lovely to have you here, sis. I think it's first time you're joining us. Wonderful to have you here. Yeah. I think I'm on. As you can see me today, I'm putting on my my African attire. You see, oh Lord, it's wonderful to have you guys here. Yeah, let's just get on with the show now. I can put my laptop, put that away somewhere. Yeah. Right. Oh, wonderful to have you guys here. Today we're going to be talking about karmic and life partner relationship. Because the reason why I thought I would do this, there was a video I think we spoke about soulmates. Yeah, there was one video that but here, because what happened is, sometimes when we get into this relationship, and we, in our head somewhere, we maybe kick off good notes, and then we're quick to say, oh, this is my life partner, oh, I found my soulmate. You see, because of the feeling that we probably develop earlier on in the relationship, and then we all feel that, okay, we have met, this is a possible soulmate, we are probably going to be in love with this person forever, blah blah blah. Hi John, lovely to have you here, my darling. Lovely having you here, John Maguire. Lovely. I think your first time coming on our platform. Welcome, darling. So, as I was saying, so you meet somebody, they're the type of people that you go out with, and then the rapport, everything just seems fine, everything's flowing. You start to think in your head, it's happened to me several times. My relationship when I was out there was like a plane crash. Anyway, until it is over, and the partner we gushed over today, that would now become another lesson. But the reason why I'm here today is to all these people that comes in. Oh, Irish, oh, lovely to have you here, my darling. I've got two Irish friends, and I think I don't know who is more crazy. Maybe John or me. His name was John, but I think we are the same average of the mental. Lovely to have you here, my darling. So as I was saying, that we most of the time is because we are probably in love with love itself. You see that just because everything is flowing. There's rapport, the body language, everything is just, oh my God, I think this is the one, this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, you see. And maybe a few months down the line, some may actually even take years. And then we found out that, and then before you know, everything is over, and it's another lesson learned, you see. So all of this relationship, they're not mistakes. That's what I'm going to try the best that I can in this video to talk about, that they've all come here. We've met them for one reason or the other. If you maybe in the next video we're going to talk about twin flame, who are those people, who are they to us, what role have they come to play in our lives. But today I'm going to talk about karmic and life partner relationship, you see. So, like I said earlier on, there was a video we spoke about soulmate. I like you guys know, I like to keep my videos short and sweet. In the past I would do 30 minutes every week, but now it's every fortnight, which is 1 hour a fortnight. I just like to keep things because I get bored easily myself when stuff is just dragging on and on. So I think everyone else is like me. Hello, Yaniko. Lovely to see you. Wonderful people. And that's one of the reasons why I always take notes. Why? Because I know when I get here, I'm going to see you lovely people here. I can see my Princess Rivers here. And then during the course of me saying hello and hi, in the past, then I will forget my line. And I will forget, I will be talking about something. And then, so for that not to happen, what I've done is I've got notes here. So so I can still say hello to you, wonderful people, and then still not miss my line. And then at the end of the video, I'm able to touch based on the stuff that I want to talk about. So, but before I go on, I would just like to say briefly what happened in Nigeria, because if I didn't, then this video wouldn't be right. And I know it's not only here in UK what happened in Nigeria. For me personally, this platform here, I don't like to get involved in politics, because I understand that it's a dirty game, and this platform here, I try to keep it clean the best that I can. So when we meet up like this, it's about stuff. We talk about positivities. Hello, Folashade, that's my namesake. Lovely to have you here. Stuff that could lift up our spirits. I try to keep it sweet like that and positive. And then, so obviously, I don't normally come out, and as you guys that are familiar, with my videos, I try not to get myself involved in the current issues, and especially when it has something to do with politics, because I know that how dirty that game can be and how quickly things can change. But here is about this platform. Is about spirituality. I would like us to talk about what can uplift us, what can better our lives. We share ideas, we come here and rub minds, and spend wonderful time together, just to have uplift one another. That's what I try to I try to do here. Oh, my Yenke is here. Hello, how are you, Bato? Oh, Thai Bats. Oh, my darling, hello. Oh, my sisters are here. Lovely to have you guys here. I'm so happy. You can see your sister today. I'm dressed in our Yoruba attire. I thought, why not? Onílé mo ya ẹ káàbọ̀ ẹ wọlé ilé nílé. Ọmọ inú agbo ni yín ẹ kì í ṣọmọ ẹ̀yìn agbo. Sorry guys, I'm going to kick in a bit of Yoruba here and there. I couldn't help it. So as I was saying that I would love to talk about, but what happened on Tuesday, I'm just going to go briefly over it. I don't do politics. For me, that's not politics. When you see young ones, thank you, being slaughtered, even you want to kill animals, Thank you, guys. I love you guys so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much, guys. I've been looking forward to see you guys today. But because of what happened on Tuesday, oh my God, I know they started the protest about 2 weeks ago. But as you guys are aware, I don't get involved in politics, like I said. But then when you talk about the youths, you know, they are babies. You know, they are the future of tomorrow. Before you know it, all these, you know, people that are there, some of them are in their 70s, 80s. Before you know, they are gone. These are the young ones that will be left with whatever, you know, damage or whatever it is that they have done. And I'm in my early 50s now, and then from when I've been young, at least the, you know, situation in Nigeria, I have never, you know, when I was back home, from very young age, I never went to public school because there's no public school that is free. So I've always, you know, so as far as I'm concerned, Nigeria government has not done nothing for me up to this very moment that I am here. You see. So, and the situation has always been no light, no water, no this, not that. For, you know, for how long? At least since I've been here alive, that at least Timothy Boju, grown up, that I know right from wrong, it's always been like that. That when the NEPA take light, you use my parents, you know, we call the malam, the security guard, they'll put on the generator. That noise alone, sometimes to even have a good night's sleep, no matter how far your room is away from the main gates, you can still hear it. You see, it's always been like that. So when this youth, they now gather the courage, because what I call them, that's why I don't do politics on my platform, because I know I'm a very passionate person. You see, when I care about something, I go all out for it. And then sometimes I'm not nice when I'm like that. And I try not to set example like that. You know, because when you are angry, it's not a good thing. It's a negative, you know, it's not strength. Because when you are angry, you are likely to say stuff you're going to regret. You're likely to misbehave. So it's not a good, instead of that, I like to channel that anger towards something positive. But today I'm going to talk about this, about just briefly, not long, so that we can still talk about the reason why we're here. And then I saw, I was watching, what news was that? All of a sudden, I knew they were protesting. I thought, okay, you know, good for you guys, you know, go on with it. I monitor stuff like that. Yeah, you know, because we all have all these young people, you see. How are we going to say we have kids, we are teaching them how to be independent, how to use their head, you know, to be able to, you know, make the world around them a better place, when we as adults are not encouraging them? So when, okay, look at Nigeria. I'm not saying the president, how old is he now? Is, you know, is looking at his grave, you see. And all of these young people, most of them, they've got, you know, very brilliant young, you know, I love, you know, brilliant people, because they all, you know, sometimes they call me in my inbox. Yeah, you know, they always come to me. You know, beautiful people, you see. And I have them here as children myself. So when you have these kids, and then they go to school, they, you know, have, you know, so go to school, you do well in school, you get a degree, some have masters, some have PhDs. Yeah, and there's nothing to do with all of these certificates. Why? Because all of these old people, they are still sitting there, and they've been there before Jesus Christ was born, and they're still there up to today. So when are they going to allow the youth to actually come in there and, you know, all these skills that they have, all this talent that they've got, when would they be able to actually, you know, be able to use that, you know, put that into good use? So for me, I'm on their side. You see, I might not come out, you know, shouting, that's not my style. You see, but when it comes to stuff like people that are used to me, that you know, Yeye will say it. When I saw the video where they were shooting, they was, you know, you could see bullets, you know, I could not sleep. I was just pacing up and down the house, you know. My kids were saying, "Mommy, don't worry, they're gonna be fine." I said, "How are they gonna be fine?" You see, you could just you know, it was no. I was in total uh, I don't know. I cried so much. If I come out to do the show on that day, you probably won't be able to record that was me. I was so, because why? They're only young. They're babies. This is where I see it. They are our babies, and they have right to come and talk about. Look, even if you kill somebody, before they sentence you to wherever you're going to end up, they will still take you to court of law and ask you, hello, madam or mister, what happened? Why did you kill this person? And I believe that's all they are saying. They're there to just, this is what we want. The present government is not, blah, blah, blah. They should be able to say that. As far as I'm concerned, that's my own opinion. And anything to do with children or young ones, everybody that knows me, I don't joke with it. You see, because those are our babies. Those are our future. They are whatever we are doing today is all because of them. And then if you're just going to be spraying them like that, the thing is, as bad as it is, the whole world can see what Nigerian government is all about. At least now, you see. And I just feel so sorry for the one that passed on, but I believe those youths, they've been able to do something that has never been done before, which is they've got the world attention. It's lovely to have you guys here. So I thought I'll come here today. I saw you there was a news I was watching, and you were on the same I actually share it on my timeline, and I saw your comments, and I know you're someone like that. Same thing with Sister Kemi, wonderful people. Let's continue to encourage this youth, whichever way we can. And if you guys have got any idea of what we can do, feel free to go, call me in my inbox. So you can call me, if there's something we can do to support them, if it's financial, if it's a campaign, whatever it is, you guys think we can sort of come up, here. I'm here in England, and then, I'm more than happy to be part of it, guys. So that's what, I just pray that the youths, they would have and that's what I've been doing. And I know the universe and our mothers, they will do the best that they can, you see, because when it comes to children, I know my mothers, they're very, very protective like that, you see. So I know it's just that when something bad is going on, it usually gets worse before it gets better. So, but whatever we can do, for whoever that's watching this, out there, if you can help the youth back in Nigeria, or if here in UK, as you guys, my brothers and my sisters, if there's anything, I know Tuesday I cried so much, I thought I was gonna go blind myself. I was no. It was a terrible Tuesday, So I just pray for Nigeria. And I hope, and I know that that country will still be great one day, because when you look at, sometimes I feel sorry for Nigeria. Nigeria is like a parent, I see there's got, children that don't really love her, that all our wealth are being squandered abroad, you see. It's like when you have a child that's not doing stuff to make you proud, but you're not going to reject that child still, So lovely to have you guys there, Olaolu. So let's kick off with the topic what we're going to be talking about today. As I said earlier on, is about relationship, and I know this is a popular topic with everyone. Either you are into heterosexual relationship or homosexual relationship, either male, female to female, it's a relationship, So, and I believe this wonderful having you guys here, lovely people. So today we're talking about karmic relationship and the life partner, how we can, their characteristics, how we can identify them when we say we might be in one as we speak, or probably it was our last relationship. As for me, I have had experience of all of them. So if I say that I'm not into people that are familiar with me, if I said Olokun is my husband now, and he's an Orisha, and you can see me glowing, I don't have stress. When I was out there dating I'm married, oh my God, you see the bag under my eyes, they're like black bag, big black bags. So I know how it can be, but trust me, all of this relationship, the reason why I'm here today is that they are all here to teach us one lesson or the other. Because if you see if you see our souls, we are, you know, sometimes when you come across somebody that's like 70-year-old, there might be baby soul, and then you might see someone that's only 5 or 2 years old, you know. Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè yeye wá ṣeré mo ti gbóhùn sókè ẹ má jẹ́ kí n loud ẹ. Sorry guys, it's my sisters that here on this platform. They are the ones that are making me to be naughty. I'm sorry guys, please pardon me. Oh my God, I hope they will let me do this show. Anyway, as I was saying, so you know, when you come across soulmates, you know what are the stuff that you will see, or the way the relationship will be like. And same thing with twin flame. Maybe we'll talk about that in a fortnight. But with karmic relationship, it's quite interesting, you know. And then I thought I'll come here today and talk about it. The word karmic, when you talk about karmic, it connotes that there's sort of depth. You know, when we say, oh, karma is coming to get you, or karma is there for everyone, either we do good or bad. So when you talk about karmic a relationship, I believe the first thing, when I first heard about it, I thought, okay, maybe this was something I did in my past life. Maybe there was somebody that was good to me that I treated bad. Maybe that was why this person here, you know, that was then, had done that to me. But, you know, I will break that down in this video. I do the best that I can, so that if any one of you are, you know, experienced, then you'll be able to try to identify that, oh, that was what that was all about. Or probably maybe you're still in it right now. After this video, please guys, feel free to do more research. You know, if you use Google now, Google, there's everything there now. And I believe if we try to understand ourselves outside, you know, we want to understand what's happening outside of us, it's best to first of all, you know, try to understand what is this that's happening to me, you know. And then for me, it would sort of affect the quality of life that you live. Because when you are certain, when you are sure of where you are in your journey, then the sense of peace that comes with that this is what this is all about. This is what I need to do. You know, then I need to turn this corner here. Oh, this is what's happening here. Instead of, you know, when you think about it, you're just so confused. You don't even know what is this all about. You know, that can add more to whatever it is that's already happening. So when you talk about karmic relationship, that's the first thing that you that comes to mind. It's almost as if there's a debt to settle. It's something to pay back. You know, like I said, our souls can get caught up in the loops, playing out all the same patterns, life after, you know, lifetime. So say what that is saying there is, like this karmic relationship, if you do not identify that this is what it is, and hopefully your soul would have be at that stage, because we're talking about growth here, you know. If we're talking, you know, what do you call, what's this word? It's gone off my head. You're talking about growth here, because it's not something that you can force yourself. You just pray, you hope that your soul is at that stage where you'll be able to make that decision. I.e., say you are in a bad relationship and you need to let that go. Not everybody can do that. Some people, they would rather stay in there for years. Some will even say they rather want to die. They don't mind, instead of moving on, being on their own, and, you know, and seeing it as a lesson. And still, you know, forging ahead that, look, I've still got my life purpose and I'm going to achieve that. And still be determined. You know, not many people, you know, when the soul is not ready, I found out a lot of people, they can get stuck like that. So that's what they're saying, that can happen lifetime after lifetime. Not only this time. The quickest way to get out of this loop is to forgive that person. That is either your ex-partner or your present partner. Most of the relationship that is not going on well, even the one, maybe even ex. There's some people that you know, I've got my ex as well, as you know, but if you want to hold on to what they have done to you, some people, they say, oh, no way, I will make sure that I'm going to make his life hell. Some actually, it could be a marriage. that they're still, I mean, if you talk about divorce, they don't want to hear it. But what they're actually doing for each other in that marriage is more than what's happening in Iraq, or whatever that's happening in Nigeria. The kind of war that's going on in that household, you see. So none of them is happy, but nobody, they don't want to give up either. So the other is saying, no way, this is it. Some could say, oh, they've got houses together, they've got property together. Some will give you excuse, they've got kids together. All of these are just excuses, if you ask me. Because all of those things, you can only have them when you're alive. If you should drop dead now, those things could be history. And when they're going to bury the person, they're not going to bury them with their husband or wife. They're not going to bury them with the houses they are talking about, or their property, or no. You see, so as far as I'm concerned, whatever it is that you cannot take with you when we finally exit, then, why can't you let it go now, at least while you're still here? Because at the end of the day, you're still going to let it go anyway, either we like it or not. You see, so this is what this is all about, that, all this energy, you have to be able to move above that, to shift. Because it's only when we do not resonate with them anymore, that partner, that ex. Okay, I can give my own as an example. I'll come to that, when we're talking about narcissists here. The example of that is that a codependent person, I'm just citing an example here. I'm not actually this is just like a study case. It's not me, it's not anyone. I'm just trying to, for people that are, thank you guys, that with my videos, I try to explain so that in a way that you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. This is just an example. Say a codependent person. When you talk about a codependent person, it means that, this is a kind of person. Say the wife is the one that's codependent. You see, the behavior these kind of people they exhibit is that it's a pattern of behavior in which you find yourself, you depend on approval from someone else. That is okay. So this is the husband, or it could be the other way around either. It could be the husband that's codependent. That look, if the wife don't say, "Oh, darling, you've done right," they don't actually believe they are doing well. You see, someone else for your self-worth and identity. Some people, they don't believe that if they don't call them Mrs. Something, they believe they are not human being. They have to be Mrs. Something before they believe the world will reckon with them. You see, in that instance, you've lost your own identity. You see, if they cannot call you by your name and you'll be able to answer that with pride, that this is me, with all my faults, with all my flaws, all my the good that I come with, it's either you take me the way I am or you leave it. If you cannot do that, you have to be under one cover of a marriage, or somebody, Mrs. John, Mrs. Alashola, or Mrs. No. You see, then, how about who you actually lost your identity, because that identity you are now is, thank you, darling, that's not who you are. That's not who your mom, your dad gave back to. That Mrs. was something that was added on when you got here, and when you leave, you're going to discard that also. So I'm just trying to explain to you that a codependent person, this is the kind of behavior that they sort of exhibit. Like when you say Nigeria, or say, oh, if you are not married, you are not Mrs. Something, that you are not, So sometimes even our society can sort of encourage this sort of behavior, and which I believe it affects women more than men, because they want you to believe that if you are not married, then you are not a responsible person, so which means a lot of women, they like a good marriage or no marriage, they say, well, at least they are bearing somebody's name. You see, for me, that is that it should not be like that. Anyway, so this is the kind of pattern of behavior that when your sense of life purpose is wrapped around making extreme sacrifice to satisfy your partner needs. Those are codependent people. A codependent person may be caught up in a karmic loop with a narcissist. We know who these people are. They are control freak. A narcissist person, I have actually had the experience of that myself. And then, so a lot of people, when there's some experience that happened to you in life that makes you a stronger person. It's at the time when it's happening, you'll be thinking, oh my God, what have I done to deserve this? Who have you see. But then later on, when you look back at life, now where I am, I can say to you that me not being in a relationship, I've been celibate now for over 6 years. That is part of my spiritual growth and journey, what was required of me. But what actually made it easy for me was because of the experience that I had with my last relationship. That, you know, any man was, you know, I mean, I'm not saying there are good men out there. I just felt that, look, it was that bad. You see, because these people we were talking about, the narcissists, they believe that they don't see you as a human being. They see women, or even if it was a woman that's like that, they see the man, or, you know, whoever the narcissist, that's how they think. They see another human being as a tool to be used, a means to an end. They don't see, because they're not capable of feelings. They don't know what love is. And when someone is like that, they don't know, you know, you can't teach an old dog a new trick, you see, so to say. So you cannot begin to it's almost like a mismatch. But for me, I believe it was part of my spiritual growth that I needed to experience that. Because if I have not, then I wouldn't be able to sit down here today. And, you know, when people are coming to me, or sometimes when I'm looking at, you know, some people, you know, some of our African men, I can smell them from miles away. Because you know, that's how sensitive I can be. My intuition skill is rather sharp like that. I pick things up so fast. You know, I just one word I know. You see, but I will not act on that. I will be looking like this. You know, but you can already tell. So these people, if a codependent person should match up, you know, with a narcissist, I can assure you, if she survive it, it's probably alone. Maybe the universe is behind her or him, because these are people that they will make your life a living hell. In fact, they are so manipulative that when you finish with them, there's no way of saying, oh, we're going with people like that. I'll be your friend, and we're just not going to have a relationship. No, you have to have a clean cut. When you have kids together, all your contacts to see them, you have to plan them ahead. You must have boundaries. You see, that's how, you know, how poisonous these kind of people can be. So when a codependent person is shacked up with a narcissist, I can assure you, and then sometimes it's only when this dependent person is able to learn how to, you can love yourself, that look, this is me. Because these people that the narcissists we're talking about, they will make you think that, as a matter of fact, if not for them, no one else will love you. As in fact, if you are not careful, they're so manipulative, they will turn your head to you. That's why when you finish with them, make sure it's a clean break. It's not like going back and forth. You know, you mess up with your head even more. So when you are, say you are a codependent person, and in a relationship, yes, thank you, my darling Toya. The only way you can come out of it is, you know, you find out that you okay, now I'm beautiful. Okay, I love me. Okay, that's why I said to myself, when I'm doing my makeup today, I'll do my hair. I will make up my hair the way that I know it's nice. At least as far as my eyes can see. You see, let me do my eyebrow myself. I will do my lipstick myself, and I'll put on my perfume myself, and I tongued my hair myself, and I said, yes, it's nice, and as far as I'm concerned, and I'm here with, you know, we've been here with you guys. As far as I'm concerned, I am beautiful, you see. So I'm not going to wait until somebody is coming to tell me and say to me, Shash, look at your hair, that's not the right of color. No. You know, peace off. Pardon my language. You know, you know, I love me this way I am, and anyone that loves me will take me the way I am, with my perfection and my flaws. You see. So if you're a codependent person, you're able to do that yourself, because these people, they will mess up your head in a way that even if you're the most beautiful woman on earth, you will still be questioning your head by the time they finish with you. You know, you will, even in our Sheshe people, our traditionalists, even without having a relationship with them, majority of them have this behavior. You see, because once you are a woman, they believe automatically under all women should come under them. Either you are, that's why you see me, I'm not in any of anybody's group. Mo wà lórí ọwọ́ mi ni, I fly solo. Unless I'm here with you, my sisters and my brother, because in the past, even when they invite you to parties, you go there, you say blah blah. Somehow they would want you to come, and before you know it, the next thing is, they are yeah. Do you want to be kinikon? I said no. I don't want no title from any one of you. I don't want any chieftain's title. I'm a princess. Ile ọba ló ti bí mi, a reigning king as we speak. So kini, what am I going to do with it? I've already got my title, the one, and that's my name. I'm more than happy, with that. But I found out that under all of that, if for people that are into Sheshe, I'm sure Ayike, you will know what I'm talking about. The men over there, they think that, you look at them from far away, you think, not all of them, don't get me wrong, but I can say to you 95% of them are like that. 100%. Yes, lórí owó wọn. Yeah, it's one by lórí owó wọn. You see, so they are like that. They believe that women should be suppressed. As a matter of fact, if they see you as a woman that's you're able to talk, you hold your own. We're not even talking power here. You're able to hold your own. You're in the community. You are doing. They'll be looking for a way to. They're going to finish you. And if you if you're in the spotlight like that, it's always best when if you are married. For someone like me, I'm going to be celibate for the rest of my life. So there's no question about me shagging out with anyone. I've got Olokun there for me. So I'm never going to fall into that kole shele. But when I see some of other women that are into spirituality, especially the traditional one, Yoruba, and then I see them, I see young ones that they are not married yet, and I'm thinking, oh God, because I know what's going to happen. They're going to come across these men, and because they're going to try to crush them. What they do is when they see you are powerful, you are upcoming something, they will come to you like that. And before you know it, go and look. I've seen like 2-3 women, like that. You go 2-3 years ago, you see the way they were, and if you check them now, you will not believe. You see. So I'm just saying this, that kind of it could be like a karmic. If you meet someone like that that's negative, like that in a karmic relationship, look, it would take everything that you have for you to say, look, this is it. This is the end of the road. Thank you, darling. I'm going to cut my losses, by the way, and I'm moving on, and forgive him whatever he has done. Don't say, oh, because I'm going to get myself my own back. This is not the end of it. Maybe not my bad family. Make sure no, because in doing that, you're still also lower any. You still, you're wasting your time. All the pain that's there, just let it go. And I can't. For whoever that's listening to it, if this is happening to you, obviously that's just my own opinion, and from the experience, and a lot of research that I've done, that's the way forward. But ultimately, whatever you do is up to you. The people that are used to me, I'm not here to tell anybody how to live their lives. It's just we're sharing ideas. It's just thank you, just about experience, how we can better ourselves when we are going through something that's negative, how we can get ourselves out of it and still think that, look, there's still light at the end of the tunnel. You see, that this is not the end. You can still, if you leave now, you can start all over, And then, when you start there, you can even be more beautiful than the first time. And you now have the opportunity to even, build a more beautiful ones. And then all those things, thank you, Toya, all those things that you weren't able to do in that relationship, see it as an opportunity for you to be able to develop yourself better, for your self growth. You see, all of those things that relationship was holding you back. Just see that, look at the positive side of it. You see, and it's only when we do that, that is the only time you can get rid of this karmic relationship. Otherwise, it keeps happening. Some people, they will go through this lifetime, and they'll after they pass on, they'll come back again. They'll, lifetime after lifetime. You see, until it won't stop until that soul, their soul has learned that lesson, because whatever it is that's happening to us here is all lesson. That is why you never hardly see me arguing with anyone when it comes to spiritual stuff, or because some people, where my soul, the age of my soul, from very young age, they call me Yami, Arubo, Arubo. So what some people, maybe their soul, they've still got baby soul. And then if you are arguing with people like that, you're wasting your time, because there's no way they can comprehend what you are, the message you are trying to pass across, because their soul is not at that stage. You see, they're going to argue with you from here to the kingdom come. So the best thing to just say is just say, okay, if that's what you believe, good luck, and just walk away, because there's no getting through to them. You see, so opting for someone until you will learn that, look, this person, that's karmic, that okay, whatever it is that you have done, like if I want to sit down here and tell you half of, or even a quarter of what happened to me, then we will not finish this video, and I'm not going to do that. You see, but I believe because of what happened to me, it made me a better person. You see, that I appreciate my journey, my purpose, and also it's sort of like it gave me a sort of first-hand knowledge. So when I come across people like that, I don't have to spend too long before I'm able to decode them. That look, ooh, and even before in my mind, I'll finish their sentence for them, because I've had the experience. So since I've been out here, do you want to, how many of them are coming to me? Oh, Alashola, I want to go out with you. Alashola, I just say that to peace out. You see, some I don't tell, I'll just block them. Block, you are block. You see, because I know these people, there's no point talking to them like that. They are very manipulative. So the best thing to do is to cut them off. You see, oh yeah, I shall be lovely to have you, Oluweri. Omio, àwọn ọmọ ìyá mi ti débi o. You see, so the best thing is to don't have, because there's no getting through to them. They are very, very dangerous people. So the less, you have to have boundary with them. So that's the only thing. Until if a codependent person, if you are with that kind of people, until you just say bye bye, cut your losses, and then when you are now strong enough, if you still want to get into a relationship, then you are able now to choose wisely, because you will have practiced self-love for quite some time. You will have learned to love yourself with all that you come with, either good or bad. You celebrate who you are, spend time together, know why you are here. Especially for us women, I will encourage us to do this a lot, because some people, they say, oh, they don't want to be on their own. They're always afraid to be on their own. They have to be with somebody. And I'm thinking, if you continue like that, that will make you more vulnerable, because that means you don't enjoy your own company. And at the end of it, when we all passed on, you're still going to be on your own anyway. So, and that is the best time. I'm telling you, you can. For me, from my own experience, when I'm by myself, ideas, all this creativity that that's when it just flow like that. That's why I always, people that know me, I am very private, person. I cherish my quiet time a lot. My kids, they know that, and they're used to that also. They, when they're in their room, you see, so because that is when all these ideas flow through my head. All of all this creativity, all this innovative, wonderful, that's when even spiritual stuff. That's when my third eyes, I close my eyes, everything. You see, it's not like that when I'm here, like I'm with you guys, and I can only talk about what I already thought of in my head. There's no way I can be able to receive any message now, because I am actually passing the message through. You see, so it's a good time for us to it's a good thing for us to spend time on our own. You can take a walk through the wood. You can go to the park. Just try to get used to that. or listen to music by yourself. Try, and if it's something that you're not doing now, either you are male or female, try, and it's a good habit to do. Honestly, I am so addicted to it. There's nothing that can stop me from that. I love me time so much. You see. So, and then once you're strong enough, then you want to make choices about relationship. Then you're able to make someone decide opting for someone who is emotionally healthy, not damaged goods, and can reciprocate real love. You see, like I said, that love is good when you love somebody and they love you back. It's not when it's one-sided. One is one-way traffic. No. That is when it's worst. The best, when you say, the best thing in life is for free. When we talk about love is good when you love somebody and they love you with the same intensity, that you love them. It's 50-50. But when you have, so one is 80 and the other one is 10, 20 or 90 or whatever. No, it's not balanced. There's no, that is torture, because you find that one is giving more than the other one. The other one maybe can't even be bothered. Either you are gone, you are there. You see, that's not the kind of love. When we talk about love, romantic love that we all dream about, it's not like that. That's not the one. That's not what it meant. It is where you are able to give love and they are able to give back to you. That is love. Then you're able to choose someone like that, because you'll be patient enough. You're not just going to jump up to the first man that say, hi babe, I say, yeah, what's up, dude? No, hi babe, and you say, yeah, why can I help you, darling? You see. And then if they're touching rubbish, you tell them to piss off. You see. So you're not in what I'm trying to say is, one would not be in a state of being desperate. And then either we are man or woman, if you are desperate, the other people, they can spot it like that, and they will take advantage of that. You see. So it's always, but when we love ourselves, we have the habit of even spending time. To even want to spend time with other people will be like, oh my God, you have to force yourself. So that person you want to see, they must really be worth your time. Otherwise, there's no point. If you have to be, it's not big, you're not being arrogant. It's because you love yourself. You're not going to, maybe you invested a lot of time, you work so hard on yourself to be a better person. And then one idiot is just coming, some John Doe, he's just strolling in here, what's up, babe? You're going to tell him to piss off. You see. You tell them to you see, because you love yourself. So that is the way it is. You will be stuck in karmic relationship until we learn our lessons and transcend them, that is, move beyond. Otherwise, so that is what karmic relationship is all about. It's a very terrible relationship, but it's one that if you're not careful, you can get stuck in it, because a lot has happened. You think, oh my God, they've done me something, and I'm not going to, the lobby. This cannot end like that. I have to do my own back, or I have to make sure, no, this house, we bought it together. Okay, he's paying more about all the furnitures here, or I put the kitchen up. I am the one that did the garden. I'm the one that put on the swimming pool. No way, I'm not, And every day your health is, is going bad, but somehow you don't want to let go. So until you let go, that's when, if you don't, then you're going to pass, you're going to die while you're there, and you're going to come back and, start the same thing. But if you can see for what it is, cut your losses, and, see it as a lesson. That, okay, it wasn't what I planned. I'm sure a lot of stuff I had kids into when I was with my ex. So for me, I see that as a blessing. So it wasn't entirely a waste of my time. The universe blessed me because I have my children. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no way I couldn't lose. Lose rara. You see. When whatever it was, the house or anything, I went on and I went on in Nigeria. I built another house by myself. Now that one, there's no any man name in that. And I can say it's my house. and no man can say, oh, you help me to buy one block, in building my house. You see, so I can say that. So I didn't lose, and even now, if not because of what I decided, I can still remarry if I wanted to. It's just that I've had enough. I've had enough shag to last me a whole lifetime. Maybe next life, not now, not here. You see, so that's for me. But for you guys that are still out there, you still want to, cut if you can. That's for at least for your own peace of mind, And then look at yourself. That look, whatever it is, count your blessing. I'm sure it's not everything that's not. Even if you don't have kids in that relationship, the lesson you learn there is something you can take with you moving forward. You see, so that is a karmic relationship. Now I'm going to quickly, because I think we are running. Just looking at you guys, I'm spending more time. I don't want the video to finish. So the second one is a life partner relationship. Now this one is this is kind of oh, Bamidele, lovely to see you, my sister. Lovely to have you here, baby. It's been a while. Lovely to see you, baby. So this one is a life partner, like we all, like the name sounds. It's something that is a few years back, this would have been my dream. This sort of relationship is easy and practical. Like I said, it's a kind of relationship where you guys share the same interests and goals, and rather than having a blustery relationship that can sometimes end into the drama, it's not like that. This feels logical. It's sort of like a sure bet. Even your family, your friends, yourself, you know, my God, there's everything just click into place. It's almost like a jigsaw. The missing parts is just slotted in. Bam, you have the perfect picture. This is the kind, this is the kind of relationship like that. Hi, Gabriel, darling. Oh, Oloruko mommy, lovely to have you here. So we save for a house, say you meet as a young sweetheart, you save for a house, you guys finish high school, you went to uni together, you see, and then your parents, everybody, they knew each other, that, look, and then before you know it, you save for a house, after graduation, the guys got a good job, bought a house, got married, you have your beautiful kids, and then you're able to go on holiday, where everything just like perfect. So this is what you call like that one, that a life partner, you see. But the downside to it also is that this doesn't lead to much growth of our souls, because there are no challenges, and as we know that it's through challenges that we grow. If you don't have something that's happened to you, it's from that, if you can survive whatever it is, then we become a stronger person, and then we know better, isn't it? So, but this kind of relationship doesn't work out like that, because everything is just easy. But then, because we're not being challenged, but that's okay. Why? Usually, this will happen to a soul that's seen it all. I've had it, I've seen it all, I've got the t-shirt, I know what it's all about. So that is when this sort of thing actually usually happen. Because what a life partner does, what brings us is a feeling of contentment. You see, so for me, I can say I have got my life partner now. Why? Because I am honestly, I'm telling you guys, I feel so I'm fulfilled. I'm at peace in my life. I don't know how to describe it. My emotional state is balanced. There's nothing that's, oh, Juma, how are you, my darling? I'll be looking out for you. My Juma is here. Lovely to have you, my brother. Oh, Juma, I miss you. That's my sweetheart, guys. If I were to be married, I'm probably gonna get married to Ojumo. As I was saying, that this kind of relationship, it's you're happy, you're fulfilled, just the way that I am right now. Like I said, that's what Olokun that's what local, gives me. That's what I have. I'm able to. Okay, it may not be physical that I can see, or people cannot see him, but I see him. You see, and it's hard to describe when you are. It's people that are spiritual like that. You understand when you are married to Orisha. You see, I'm not alone. Even in my work, in my field, that what I do, when I'm stuck sometimes with what to do, blah blah blah, he's there. Or if he cannot help, we'll say, oh, let's do, make appeasement for your mother. It's Oshun that your mother can help you with this, or it's Ogun that can do this. So he's there for me like that. Yeah, Oloko is my husband though. And it's not jealous. Can be very patient though, because all of these men that are coming to toast Oloko it's only one time that he got angry. When I went to there was a party, somebody, I didn't know the guy who actually fancies me, but he just invited me and I went. And it was a traditional something. And then I remember when I came back, and Olokun was not having it. And it was later on that I find out. And they said to me he said the man wanted to go out with me. I said, but he has not told me that. He said that was his plan. That's what he's planning to do. You see, so anyway, don't let me start my relationship with Olokun in this video. So in a life partner relationship, we have someone who can truly support us. You see, which is fantastic. I believe that's what we all want, and provide emotional stability. You see, it's only when we truly start to love ourselves that we would stop manifesting dramatic relationships that are filled with emotional, fears and trouble. So, that's in a life partner relationship. We want that support, emotional support. Imagine, I can talk for myself then, because when you have somebody that's there, that truly loves you and able to give that support. Say someone like me, even up to now in my younger day, I'm quite very ambitious person. I always try, ideas always pop into my head. And then when I was younger, as soon as and I'm up to go, I'm going to do this. I believe I can change the world. I can do everything, You see, but when you are like that, it's good when you have somebody that loves you beside you, so that someone that will not damp that spirit, that will not dull your shine. You see, but the person that I had then was someone that is almost like, I would say, jealous of. When you come work with that, don't worry, that way you just want to waste your time, and that would affect me then. But most of them, because I can be quite stubborn in my head, and I'll still go ahead and do it anyway. And then from when I start to do those stuff, that even despite the fact that he was not supporting me, and I see that even after I went ahead with it, and those things turn out to be success, then I start to believe in myself that something in my head said to tell me I don't have to listen to him. Even though I wasn't saying it out, so every time I want to do something that I've got idea, I wasn't telling him, because I knew he was not going to encourage me. You see, so but I came from a background where from very young, in the palace, I always been a center of attention. So that was that had really helped me to be able to believe in myself. You see, then they would always say, Shade, there's nothing you want to do that you cannot do. And I always said to them, I want to be a pilot. I'm going to be the president of the United States. I'm going to be the president of the world. And my granddad would say, yes, you can do that. You see, so when I finally found myself with this person, and then every time that I have these brilliant ideas, and I will go to him, we're very happy, and we were obviously young and then and naive, Oh, I'm going to do this, and then if you see what he will say to me, and then when that has happened to me few times, I wasn't telling him anything. I went on to do one or couple, and then they all turned out fine. So then the belief that I had in myself was even stronger. You see, lovely to have you here, Baba Midemola. So those are the kind of relationship. But the lesson from today that I would want us to, and I'm sure that because you guys are, very intelligent human being, to remind ourselves again, it is only when we truly start to love ourselves that we will stop manifesting dramatic relationship. Because when you love ourselves, when you are with somebody, either a man or a woman, and they want to start some unnecessary drama that was not part of the plan, you should be able to let them say, look, enough, my darling, this was not part of it. Because you can sense that, you know, when you are something else, having an argument that you guys, you know, that shouldn't, you know, I mean, if there's love in it, they can sit down and talk about it. But when you say this solution, they are turning to another one, they change, then you know this person, they just, it's either they love the drama, or they just want to waste your time, you know, and then that kind of relationship, you should be able to spot that then. So if that's what's happening, then you should know how to, you're going to end that. You know, that are filled with emotional fears, you know, all this drama. The more peace we feel within ourselves, the more peaceful relationship we will attract. You see, our relationship pattern only shifts when we shift. So it's the more peace, like I said earlier on, the way that I am now, there's no way, I'm not saying that or being an arrogant, a man who's going to come to my life and start drama, because for the past how many years now, my life has not been like that. It's been peaceful, you know, very peaceful. You know, that I know what I'm doing, this is what I blah blah blah. At least I can plan around myself. I have my kids, you know, I have my business, you know, and I have my passion. So I have, you know, like at least plan of what I'm doing from one month to the other. I have goals that I set, realistic goals, maybe that you know, maybe 1 year, 2 years, blah blah blah, that I put in place. So someone cannot come from one John Doe, from out of the blue, and say, Lashola, by the way. No, because that has not been what has been happening in my life. I've worked so hard to be able to have this kind of life that I have, but that's peaceful. I might not have millions, but I'm happy. You see, I'm fulfilled in myself. I'm contented in my soul. You see, I am at peace. You see, and I love that. You know, so you have that state. You have that's my life now. So there's no way anyone that's coming with drama, you in fact you spot them miles away. That who is this? You know, because that's not what my environment is all about. You see, and so that's what we're going to talk about here today, guys. So when we, you know, feel free to do more research, read up on it, because this helps us a lot. No matter where we are in life, no matter how far things has gone wrong, trust me, you can still, you know, change it and, you know, get back on track. And it's not even bad, because whatever we are going through, they are all lessons. No one is your friend, no one is your enemy. Anyone, the person that they come across you, that treated you badly, they're not your enemy. Don't take it like that. They are your teachers. They're all teaching you a lesson. And the one that you meet, that treated you nicely, the way you wanted, they're also teaching you a lesson. They are making you their family that, look, there is love. So it's the way you place them, at least for your own peace of mind. See, both of them, they are teachers, because nothing is permanent in this life. What you should be concerned is, what did I learn from that? What was the universe trying to teach me? What was it, the lesson that my soul needed to learn, that had to happen to me? What was the lesson? Because until we learn that lesson, that mistake will continue to happen. We're going to continue to have that experience. If you are somebody that don't not appreciate yourself, you let people run you over, then you finish one relationship, you jump to the next one, you're still making the same mistake, then you're still going to continue until you learn your lesson. I said, no. Then you kind of change the kind of people that you attract. Until you do that, until we learn that lesson, the experience will continue to happen. And that's what we are here to do in life. So it's quicker. Like I said, it's all about soul, you know, our lesson, you know, age. You see, when all of these things, some people, what's Alashola talking about? They don't know. Maybe they are saying our baby souls. You know, they can't comprehend what I'm talking about. You see, and I'm not going to, that's not my style. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But for people that are at that stage of growth, of spiritual growth, they will understand what I'm saying. You see, so it's wonderful to have you guys here. And I will see you in a fortnight. As you guys are aware that I'm a spiritualist. You're aware with my next in 2 weeks time. I've got beats. I'm gonna do. I will probably talk about twin flame, but I'm doing Orisha beats because what they are for. You know, so that's a if you check on Alashola on my website. There's this slot now that I've got Orisha beats there and royal beats. The Orisha beats because I use a lot of beats, and I don't want to talk about it now. It's going to be in that video. But I've got Osun beats, Ifa, the one that has Ikin, you know, all these authentic beats. You know, they're not China beats. So so that they are charged also. So there's a place there on Alashola. But this week coming, I will load them there. You know, I just love to do my stuff when they are ready. But they are here now, so and I'll finish everything I need to do. So I will load them. So in the fortnight, I'm going to talk about my beats, our Orisha beats actually. So then the royal beats will probably be on upper week, but I will still talk about twin flame. So for all your herbal and spiritual needs, please visit our website. It's www.alasholaherbspiritual.com. As you guys are aware that we have Ifa Opele for divination here. And like you know, in the past that I would use tarot cards, you know, but that can be a bit frustrating. Like you know, it's good. It will tell you the problem, but the thing is, there's no solution about it. But with Ifa would tell you, this is the issue, and this is the way around it. I think recently there was something that happened to me. It was a Walashodufa Ifa festival is a yearly thing. I think about 2 months ago. And then when you are Ifa, we will all have yearly divination, apart from the one that you will normally have. You know, so my old Ifa, what then came out was you know, told me that there's this part of Nigeria I should not go for a whole year because, you know, that something that will happen there. And I was telling the my Awo that, look, but I'm in UK, because of COVID and what's happening, I don't even know what time I'll be able to come home, let alone to go that part of Nigeria. If I said no, that I will find out it's either they're going to invite me to come there or blah blah. I must not take that invitation. I must not accept it. That it was planned. That something planned has been planned for me. Blah, that's not good. I said okay. Oh, if you say so. So I did all the appeasement what I was meant to do anyway. And then was it 2 weeks ago? The situation, you know, came up, and then it was exactly how if I said it, but you know. But what then happened was, those people that were involved, they were telling me what they are spoken behind. There was one that said, "Oh, can you please link me with Alashola? That I have charms that I'm going to take 20,000 pounds from her." Can you imagine? I said, "Why? What have I done?" You see. So and then the person that they were talking said, "You know, Alashola, she's very powerful. You cannot do stuff like that." He said, "Don't worry, I know her. But I know what I will use for her, that I will take 20,000 pounds for her." I said, what does he expect me to get that kind of money? Does he want me to remortgage my house or what? Or to sell my house in Nigeria? Where will I get 20,000 cash? You see? I'm just, you know, that's just an example of, you know, if not because somebody that's Omoifa, if, you know, and I was told about this about over 2 months ago. You see? So when the situation was unfolding, I was like that. So when they are coming back to tell me what so I'm said, it was because I made the appeasement. Everything they talked behind my back, they were coming, they told me everything. You see, you know. So this is just one of the example of what Ifa, you know, can do. If it's business, you are, you know, or you want to, you know, at the crossroad in life, you know, things are not clear, you know, call us here at Alashola. Ifa is always accurate. Orunmila never lies. Unless the person that's interpreting it doesn't know what he's saying. But Orunmila never lies. 100% accurate. He will tell you, this is what's happening, this is what's going on, do this, like a pathfinder. You see, I love my Ifa so much, you know. That's why I can come here and talk with pride about Ifa, because I know that's the way it is. I don't know about anybody Ifa, but the one that I have, he's never let me down. You see, thank you. So if not because of what happened, imagine I could have fallen into that kind of trap, and I wouldn't know. I didn't know they already that what they plan. They want to plan sílẹ̀ fúnra wọn. But they didn't know. I knew. So by the time it was happening, I was just looking like this. But when I was just, it was as if they didn't know. Oh, I was thinking in my head, if I would show, thank you, Ifa. You see? So whatever it is, if it's sickness, whatever the life, whatever crisis you are going through in life, Ifa is there to guide us, to show us the way. No matter how far on the wrong path, you can still, get back on the right track. Give us a call here, Talashala. You can WhatsApp me on my WhatsApp number, or you can send email. My WhatsApp number is +44 74 8066 1815. The address is I believe at the top or the bottom of this video. The universe has blessed us a lot. You see all these herbs, we have plants, stones. You see all our orishas. They're there to guide us. If people want to look at them as evil, then that's their cup of tea. They rather want to suffer, then that's their choice. That's not my plan. I'm here to enjoy my life, at least to the best of my ability, and make the world that around me a better place, the best of my ability also. Until when I'm ready to check out, whatever that is. It's about I want to do the best that I can to make my life better and be useful for myself, for my children, and my community also, and be a vessel of blessing. So apart from when I lost my temper sometimes. So it's wonderful having you guys here. So enjoy the rest, whatever is left of your weekend. It's always fun time when I'm on Alashala and I see you wonderful people. It's always fun time for me. I love you. I love you. I love you guys. Please, let's stay safe. Let's still use our mask, because all this COVID, you don't know. 1 minute is better, the next is this and that. But whatever it is, I know the universe will be there to protect us. But we should do our own part also, and then the universe will do the rest. It's wonderful having you guys here. I love you so much. Bye bye.